The Minnesota Vikings open up as early favorites against the Miami Dolphins. What's up, Vikings Nation, and welcome to the Minnesota Vikings Syndicate. I'm your host, Trey Wicks. Now, before we get started, this is a channel where we're going to get endless amounts of Minnesota Vikings content. So if that's something you would like, consider hitting that subscribe, as we're trying to get the channel to 450 subs by November 1st. It's very doable. We're sitting around 409, 410, somewhere around there. So make sure to hit that subscribe if you so choose to. Also hit the notification bell so these videos show up in your notification feed. So let's get right to it. Week 5 is officially over for the Minnesota Vikings. We are currently 4-1. We're looking towards the Miami Dolphins, and it's even better fitting that we're the early favorites to beat them. So I'm pumped for it. Let's get right into it. Christopher Gates, who is a writer for the Minnesota Vikings Wire or something like that, dove into this situation and kind of laid out the framework of what or how much we are favored by, basically. So let's get to it. With a 3-game winning streak under their belts, the Minnesota Vikings, -3, will roll into South Florida to take on the Miami Dolphins, +3 in Week 6 of NFL action. Now, real quick, the -3 means we're 3-point favorites. Okay, Dolphins are 3-point underdogs, for those of you that don't know what that means. Now, even though these two teams are currently moving in opposite directions, it's still a bit surprising to find that the Purple have been installed as the favorites as the week gets underway. Now, our friends, or not our friends, but DraftKings Sportsbook have declared the Vikings to be a 3-point favorite over the Dolphins as the week gets underway. The current over-under for this one is currently set at 45 points. Now, at least part of the reason for the Vikings being installed as the favorites and for the delay in the initial odds being posted centers around Miami's current quarterback situation. You're probably well aware of the situation surrounding Tua Tagovailoa, who missed the Dolphins' loss to the Jets 40-17 on Sunday after suffering his second concussion in 2 weeks. Now, on top of that, the Dolphins lost their backup former Vikings quarterback, who is actually behind me on the wall, Teddy Bridgewater, to a concussion early in Sunday's game, and were forced to go with a 7th-round draft pick, Skylar Thompson. Now, as it stands right now, we don't know who will be suiting up for the Dolphins at quarterback on Sunday at Hard Rock Stadium. Tagovailoa could very well be back for this one, or it could be an opportunity for a Teddy Bridgewater revenge game, as the kids like to declare such things these days. Now, on the other hand, the Vikings are riding a 3-game winning streak into this one, with all 3 of those games seeing them trailing late in the fourth quarter and putting together clutch drives and key stops to secure those victories. Now, the Vikings' 4-1 record puts them in sole possession of first place in the NFC North and Kevin O'Connell's first year as head coach. What do you guys think about the Vikings being a road favorite in this one to start things off? You can let me know in the comments section below. Also, drop a like and subscribe to the channel. But as of right now, the Vikings are 3-point favorites going in to face the Miami Dolphins. Now, hopefully we don't find a way, or don't do what we typically do and find a way to make it a close game, regardless of how great we start, like against the Bears 21-3. We find ourselves down 22-21, and we end up winning the game. But let's hope that's not the case. Miami's going to be a tough opponent. We got to come out firing on all cylinders. I believe we can do so, and I believe we can get a win against the Dolphins. So anyways, 3-point favorites for the Minnesota Vikings. Leave a comment in the comments section, hit the like, and most importantly, hit that subscribe if you so choose to. We're trying to get to 450 by November 1st. So have a great rest of your day, and Skol Vikes.